We are entering the canal from the southeast corner, Pacific side. Balboa is to the right. Beyond that is Panama City, heading northwesterly to the north to the Atlantic Ocean. And
well, folks, we have finally arrived at Balboa, the southern Pacific entrance to the Panama Canal. It is Friday, early in the morning.
to our right, you will see Panama City, the tall building behind Balboa. It is 7:50 in the morning. Pay attention to the time and note what time we finally leave the canal.
We're looking on the starboard side as we approach the Panama Canal from the Pacific. Starboard side shows the town of Balboa, way back there in the distance. It's about 7:15 in the morning. Okay, now we're looking at our level on the Pacific side. There is the locks. There's the level that we're raised to, with that other ship waiting still in the locks to be dropped. Fascinating stuff. The locks on the other side of us have opened up to lower the water level for the next ship to enter. There are the locks. You can probably notice they're slightly ajar. We'll see a clear picture later on. All right, we're looking at the freighter in the second set of locks.
Yeah.
And then we're going to go into the lake. See the locks right?
That's where we're going to be.
Right there's a second set of locks that take us to the lake level. And there's were some other boats. Very good procedure. This is the area west of the canal. The canal runs north-south, much to everyone's surprise. And this is on the other side of the canal and away from the town of Balboa, showing the rural countryside. Okay, we are now entering the Pedro Miguel set of locks after a mile or so from the Gatun locks. So then we'll be entering the large lake. And we have to raise the level up to that side. We're now entering the second lock from the Pacific side. There's only one single lock at this point. It's called Pedro Miguel. It's about 9 o'clock. We're looking
9:30.
9:30. We're looking toward the way we came off the stern of the boat, towards the other lock and the other freighters.
A little bit more.
All right, the locks are closing behind us. We're in the second set of locks, so you can see them closing. And then we will be raised again for a second time. Now, while I said the Panama Canal runs basically a north-south route, we happen to be at this time in one of the twists, and we are facing east. Almost closed. Now we're at the bottom. Now we're at the bottom of the squares. And those squares are rapidly disappearing. Oh yes, now we can see a little better. The squares are rapidly disappearing as the water level is being raised. There we go. Then on a little further along, and look here at the side. You can see we're about halfway up the side now, as we were from before. Okay, we're in a cut now past the Pedro Miguel gate, and we'll be heading into a lake after about 8 miles. The canal, I was mistaken, the canal runs really northwesterly, and this is the little twist to the west, so we're looking at the east. Goes to the lake and then turns north and comes out in another town called Colon, I believe. We're through the cut. We're going through the cut right now. And this part of the cut, we are told, believe it or not, where construction is going on, if you should recognize it, is the Continental Divide. Somehow it divides the south and the west from the east and the north. I didn't think that could possibly happen down here. Stirring, it's about 11:30, and as you can see now, the cut or the canal is starting to open up, and we're beginning to witness more of the lake aspect of this part of the canal. Starting to get a little drizzle right now. Oh my gosh, look what's coming. Holy mackerel there, Andy. What is that? You mean there's room for two of us? I guess there is room for two of us. We're still heading west. In a little while we'll be turning northwest, clearing the lake. About 2:30 they tell us, and entering the final locks and onto the Caribbean. This is Gatun Lake, and we'll be going to the Gatun locks. Seaborn Legend cruise ship, little tiny baby cruise ship. A specialty and expensive cruise ship. A little bit more view of how the Gatun Lake opens up, and as I said, we will probably be heading just further down here and then turning northwesterly. Alright, it's 12 o'clock, and we're now going to make another westerly zig to get past the island, go for a little while, and you will see the lake really open as we turn north for the final run to the locks. Look at that, more and more traffic. Make that tight turn. We're in the Panama Canal. Behind this boat is the large part of the lake. Way up that way. It extends way out to the west. This away, this is North Bay, to the south. Well, there's still more steady stream of traffic coming out as we head in this northwesterly direction. But just take a look, the wind has picked up. There's white caps in the sea, but look how this buoy is leaning with the strong current. Camera level. Look how it's leaning. Let's see if we can pick up some of those white caps. Alright, we're on the starboard side. That is the Gatun locks. We're ready to enter the Caribbean. It is about 3:15. Everyone is lined up. There we are, the far away we're coming from. All the ships are lined up. All the ships are coming in. And I think that's a
see if you take a picture of that.
Cruise ship. Oops, excuse me, folks.
No, I didn't really want you to.
And we're looking the way to charge. Oh, now I'm recording. Geez, this. We're going through the first lock. We're looking at Bahia Limon. 4:30. It'll probably take us another hour to get out of here. This is looking northerly now to the Caribbean.
We didn't get through the last canal until nightfall, about 6:30 p.m. The canal is 43 miles long and it took us under 10 hours.